My 8th graders struggled in Spanish. I placed a series of bilingual poems about growing up Latino in the U.S. on their desks. As they walked around, they sat at the desk of a poem they liked. Andre, a brilliant problem student as the school had identified him, stood up abruptly. "Miss, I don't understand. This is the first time anyone has ever taught me about my culture, my people. Ser Dominicano. In school. Thank you." As a child born to immigrant parents from Mexico and raised in a white middle-class neighborhood, I always lived with a dichotomy of my Mexican self and my successful, educated self. Not that they couldn't be one and the same, but so many moments kept defining for me where I belonged. Or didn't, because I was Mexican. Every year at Christmas, my family celebrated Las Posadas, a celebration of the birth of Jesus. I remember always hoping that I would get to be the group that stayed in the house to sing, so the neighbors wouldn't see me. When I was in graduate school at an Ivy League university, I sat in a classroom where I'd spent days raising my hand to answer the professor's questions. But even when no one else was raising their hands, she never called on me. Finally, the guy next to me raised his hand, and when called on, as he usually was, he looked at me and said, "Go ahead, you deserve a turn." I became a professor of language, literacy, and culture. I also came to learn that I shouldn't have made it through a doctoral program nor become a full professor at a prestigious university. My parents had limited formal education. People like me didn't belong in graduate school. I still question myself often. Do I belong here? Do others think I belong? Is this where I want to belong? Recently, I finished office hours with a young Latina, and as I was walking her to the door, she turned and said, "Can I hug you?" And as she hugged me, she said, "Thank you for being you here."